She's a bad, bad mother sucker. Yeah. She's a bad, she's a bad mother sucker. Let's go to the corner.
Let's go.
Every Wednesday night. He knows so shim is hosting.
Be on the corner too.
So you know that shit is tight. That corner's a bad. She's a bad, bad, she's a bad mother sucker. Yeah. Bad. She's a bad, she's a bad mother sucker. Oh, let's go.
I am a poet. I breathe life into the souls of men with my words. I give the most grounded listener wings to make them fly like birds. I'm a god in the game. A breath of fresh air, drink from the flow of this fountain and you would never thirst. I've been given the power to make the blind see, the deaf hear, and the dumb speak with one verse. I'm putting this game on my shoulders like Atlas. I took a step down just to take king status. Who you know that came in the game and changed the whole scene? Who you know that took 4 mortal men and made them all kings? I've been called the boy wonder. And although I'm not robbing your boy so cold, I'm still in the weatherman's thunder. I'm sick with these skills. And I've been listening to these watered down poets so long that I've developed gills. My career so vertical. And I got so many poet soldiers beside me that we be like that Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? See, I don't think y'all understand. See, Poppy, I've been tested. Spiritually invested in. I've been nailed to the cross, crossed out, but failure for me, and that's not an option. I'm not opting out. I'm in it to win. This life has a way of purging you, mentally discouraging you. But I'm just a servant sent here to serve you, although some of you have said to me the nerve of you. Feeling like the weight of this world has been placed on my shoulders. Obstacles, these rocks, they done turned to boulders. But I stay lifted, young, black, and gifted, taking this spoken word to another gear shifted, and I'm on cruise control. See, I was told to never let them see me sweat or lose control. But I stay so smooth that they can't even get next to me. I'm like that Texas tea. I should change my name from Black Ice to Black Gold because I got that Midas touch. And I know how to turn a minus into a plus. Plus, I got a plan. And as cool as I am, shit, I still got fans. Yet some of these lyricists still want to test me. I'll give you credit, though. You bringing out the best in me. The perfect blend of talent, intelligence, and sexy. And for what I'm about to say, I hope y'all don't think no less of me. But see, some of y'all can be so critical. Like everything we write got to be lyrical. And some of y'all content with performing on stage. No, man, I'm performing miracles. And before they started selling their poetry books and DVDs, I was on the Chicago L train selling Movados. And I think it's cool that you spit fire and sold out all your poetry CDs, but I got bigger things on my mind, like selling out Dusabos, Kenwoods, Regals, tinted windows you can't see through. But the good thing about it is I can see you. And I'm not impressed. You're about to witness one of the best spoken word artists live in the flesh. And since your boy been coming up, some of these bitch niggas been feeling neglect. But I'm so revered on this earth that mosquitoes don't even bite me out of respect. The scene is set. Here I come. The king is here. Sound the drums on your knees. Take a bow. Your boy is live. I'm black and I'm proud. What's up, family?
You got my name now. I'm a beast when it comes to this. Let my pen explode G's across the ocean. The explosion of my words, decapitating, picking up the pieces to your vocabulary. Integrating, bagging up the bullshit of your delirious statements. No concentrations, no witnesses debating. You love my name runs off your tongue. You're sprung on the thought of nothing, trying to be Superman with the big demeanor. Trust, believe me, You'll need me before I need you. But don't think it's sweet. I'll give you the smoke you're looking for. Be glad I'm using my words instead of my hands. You better ask me. I hurt niggas' feelings. Have your ass crying to your mama. Nigga, you need a tissue? Wipe my name off your tongue. Simple thoughts, wondering, whispering, boldly blasting blasphemy while backdooring me. As you speak my name in vain with every go, while you swallow. Because when you speak my name, it's cutting you, slicing the veins, leaving you gurgling on my name. Does my name still dance on your tongue? Oh yeah, you wouldn't know because now I can't talk. Told you once, and I tell you twice. If you're gonna have my name in your mouth, please watch how hard it is to swallow me.
Who is number 2? Boy, I told y'all these speed rounds be the slowest, yo. It is a slow-mo speed round. Unmute yourself, number 2. Let's go.
I just popped in. My apologies.
No, it's all good.
They say time heals and distance makes the heart grow fonder. I say deep wounds kill and love does not always conquer. Our time apart hasn't killed me, but it has made me stronger. Definitely proved you to be the weaker. I expected you to last just a little bit longer. Yeah, I did mess up, but I ain't mean to do all this. Separated, I kind of hate it, but then I kind of don't. You used to write me love letters, telling me everything you miss. I could wrap myself in your lies, but I won't. It used to be blue skies full of sunshine just for you and I. Then tired eyes and tears cried on sleepless nights. Somehow, though, I got over that, so now I know. Distance does make the heart grow cold. When did you get so bold to confess that I loved and growed old? You paid me so much attention, and I was sold. Then you neglected, left me rejected, and I watched the truth unfold. They tell me out of sight, out of mind, you made me believe. I learned to live through the lonely winter. Each morning brings faded memories of love's warmth I no longer receive. I barely remember how it feels to feel these things, like a blue sky full of sunshine just for you and I. Not even the tired eyes and the tears cried on sleepless nights. I'm over that, so now I know. Distance does make the heart grow still. No longer do I feel I love you and always will. I love you not, and I think my heart forgot. Barely remembering the times that we had. I never reminisce and I never feel sad anymore. I rarely think about you. And I know that sounds bad. Woulda, coulda, shoulda loved you forever through thick and thin, rich and poor, worse and better. You on to the next, and while I wish y'all the best, I now know better. There was a blue sky full of sunshine just for you and I. My tired eyes and the tears cried on sleepless nights. I'm over that, so now I do know. Distance makes the heart grow hard. Distance makes the heart turn stone. Distance makes the heart release all. Nigga, distance makes the heart move on.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Methodically, I'm possibly a monopoly, probably, or an odyssey of prophecy. So logically, I just gotta be, sodomizing democracy or atomizing philosophies, prodigy of mythology use, paranormal anomalies, see, Aristotle, I'm Socrates, Plato, you see, God, she broke the mold when she made me, no Plato, every bar, it's like a drug, shit, when you inhale it, tell me how can you say no, because most of these haters are booty, ass, anal, and me, I'm hot, I'm lava, volcano, now, here comes the eruption. A verbal percussion while I'm pulverizing percussion with my powers of deduction. No further discussion. I'm busting. If poetry's sick, well, I gotta be the Robitussin. You get it? I know you love it because when you jump up in this fire pit, know that I've been prophesied by hieroglyphs, Leonidas with Titan's fist, a Spartan on this stage, but I control it like the Dominus. Nefertiti or Romulus, greedy without an oculus. I'm kamikazing the populace, Superman in Metropolis. Poetry's in my blood, and my job I feel like a phlebotomist. I'm never fighting one-sided. I'm lightning unguided, Poseidon unsighted, battlegrounds of the titans. This is victims of verbal violence, metaphorically massacre. No limits, no alliance, complacent, no compliance. You see, my station is space, so please tune into my science. Because I could sun the moon and realign the stars of Orion. My bars are so Zion, I already beat Goliath. And now I got a brawl with a lion. My skill it like a pan. So every stanza I be frying, and I'm feeling like a star because I'm similar to Klondike, prison, and where you get drunk at. Now ask me why. Because I just gave you bars. You see, lyrically, I'm a prodigy, and spiritually, I'm an odyssey. Genetically, an anomaly, but I'm feeling closer to Socrates. I'm so cute, yeah. And my angles that I feel a little like isosceles. I dominated my sovereignty, but that's only in comparison. They keep comparing me with a purpose. It's apparent what's on the surface. I scare them. I know they're nervous. I'd rather be respected, but they fear me, and I feel it's worth it. See, every track's like a trapeze. I'm flipping. This is my circuits. I'm gifted. This is my purpose. I'm caught up in the matrix. I'm glitching, tripping a circus. Like every word that I'm slurring, I hope you listen and learning that I'm really preaching a sermon, because this is tortury or sorcery or ornery on a beat. Gonies are goner in a foreign floor and 4 in the morning. The Florida for a forger to forge me papers for passage. See, it's more than training a savage. It's more like changing my status. So next time you see me flow and you hear me go, I want you to know I'm way beyond average. That's Elios. Peace.
World says this brown skin be a curse. Thinking I deserve more will be the death of me. Told me it's best for me to think less of me while hidden beneath melanated epidermis. Two worlds consistently collide in civil wars. One taught me blackness makes me a danger to society, an unwanted outlier, while the other lied to me, beating me black, in an attempt to convince me that I could only live if the black in me remained a discrepancy. Making any effort to see myself through this darkness was a mistake. They made a mistake. They made a mistake. Holding the expectation I would remain docile, dedicated to the doubt of my power, overpowered by intimidation, never anticipated that I find strength and freedom in telling the truth, the whole truth, taking responsibility for the darkness I contributed. There is no celebration without comprehension. I can't fully comprehend what I consistently fight to hide. Old folks said, each one teach one. So this be a call of accountability, Black women, while this world has morphed your crown of love into a scepter full of contention, labeling you just another angry, bitter Black woman.
You know who I is? Some call me the puppet master. And when it comes to these words, the way I plaster, you think I'm a master. Mine? Feeling inclined to hit with a headshot. I mean, my leg be hot for those who forgot. I'm the fucking blueprint. Make it make sense. I mean, fools be hell-bent before they get the knowledge to even succeed. Bitch, I'm a rare breed and you can never be me. And when it comes to this P-O-T-E-R-Y, man, my pen is like a gun in hand, ready to fire on demand. But when it comes to this stuff, Billy be over there acting like he don't understand what I'm saying. When it comes to this PPC shit, man, I'm just not playing. We got versatile dope. So don't be one of the ones that come around here and get smoked. I be on the book every day looking at jokes. But then again, what's funny? Patents and branding coming. Soon I'm going to be asking, where's my money? But until then, I'm on my let's go. Because you see, nothing on the corner is moving slow. So who wants the spotlight? You see, I can see tonight's about to be a night that the truth is exposed. I motivate on screen and behind closed doors. But this corner shit, you see, we don't never push no holes. We only pushing that best dope. So I hope y'all ready to get high as we smoke. And I welcome y'all to Infinite Power. Y'all know this the show. So as I always say it, let's go! Woo! Now that I got that little bit off of my little chest, y'all. I hope y'all had an amazing day, man. Shout out to the King Black Ice for not only coming through and being the spotlight, but being a whole damn experience. Man, I'm still high as the flicker flacker from that, man. No joke. And finally, shout outs to that drive-by that started off slow-mo. But we came around that corner and I for sure, y'all, we killed shit, man. No doubt. So I already know what's going to happen for the night, man. This show is about to be action-packed tonight. Y'all already know it's the first, and y'all know what happened at the first of the month. The corner be straight jumping. So this is about to go down, y'all. I'm excited. I found all these poets tonight scrolling, y'all. And y'all know what they say about when you find a true scroll. It carries a message. And in this situation, it's no different. I found power in their words, so you know I had to hit them up and invite them right here on the corner so they can spit that dope. Y'all know what we push on this corner. So as y'all know what I'm about to do, let's grow. Forget let's go. Let's grow. We in there tonight, man. We got the first poet coming up. My first poet, man, y'all already know who it is. It is Quo coming up on this thing, man, y'all. She is my neighbor, in a sense, right? Because she's just on the other side of town, man, right around the corner. She from East Atlanta. So y'all know it's forever. She love Atlanta because forever, I know I do. And she's finding her passion in poetry, acting, and singing. Y'all know what that means. She's a triple freaking threat. And she's been busting it down on the local entertainment scene, making it come through with her raw talent and her way that she performed, y'all. So I'm happy to have her on the show tonight, man. But her pen leak the importance of walking through life with strength, pushing through perseverance, y'all. Her adversity and coming up through her insecurities have led her right here on this corner, y'all. And y'all know what else? She found a deeper meaning to this thing called poetry, man. She realized that it's really therapeutic. So y'all help me welcome Quo on this thing. Let's go.
But I say, no matter how formal, I will rock my original God-given birthright. Plus, I think it's white girl awesome, old school type, all that in the snack pack. Okay, so your hair is straight and flat. Okay, so your hair curls up, that's cute. Okay, so my hair don't do like that. And I don't represent everybody natural. If you ain't catch the clue, catch it right here. No perm, no weave, no roller sets. Let me make myself crystal clear.
So clear. It's crystal clear that she's in the house tonight, y'all, and I'm excited about it. What up, Queen? What it do?
What's up? How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored trying to run these little comments at the same time, man. They was coming up through there with these comments, man. They were flying off the chain. I missed you last week, man. I was supposed to be at that show. No cap, I was supposed to be there, but life circumstances twisted me in a different way. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Life be lifing, but here we are catching each other right at the right time. I'm really feeling this energy, and I'm in great company. Great.
Oh, yeah, man, you already know what it is. So let's get to it, Queen. Tell me about that show last week, though, because, man, for everybody who missed it, the drip was dripping, y'all. That's why I wanted to be there, because I already knew what kind of show it was going to be. How was that experience being on stage? Do you drip? Are you drip?
Well, you know, I got a little drip today, you know. I try to do what I can all the time, but you know what? Artistry Live is an experience. Let me tell you, who's running it? Lyrical Jones. Criticism. Her criticism right there. Much appreciated. Okay. She's the one that's going to let you know something, and she's the one that's going to get you in the door. I love the way she does it. I love the way she carries her show, punctuality, and she only has the best people on stage. Everyone has already been at Sweet Auburn Fest. I was amongst some people. I was out of my zone for a little bit. I had to, level up, of course. But I love the show. I love the energy. Dondria was there. It was an experience to even hear her.
Oh, man, I already know. I rocked it. I probably rocked it less than a month ago. Rare actually had a show there, and I went to go support her. That's my boo. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go support when I can get out. Yep. And I went through there, and man, the vibe was just everything. Yeah, just really coming through. The vibe was so. I definitely wanted to come back, man. And when I knew, who was it? Erotica.
Yep.
had actually invited me out. He the one that invited me back, which he's coming on the show too. We doing a whole drip, y'all. The drip is coming. But you know what I'm saying? He's coming. He invited me out, and I really wanted to go. So, and I would have personally got to be able to hug you for the one time. You know what I'm saying?
Out of town, you better let me know. You better let me know.
Hey,
on 6.
I see you, East Sider. I see what's going on now. I know where to find you at now. So let's get into it. What's the first piece you're gonna hit us with tonight?
Look, you know what? I'm gonna play with y'all a little bit. I have some fun with this one. Let's see if everybody's feeling it. We're gonna have some fun with that.
Let me get the hell out of here so she can have fun. Go ahead, then treat it like the playground. Let me get up out of here.
It's really something about the way you look. Mesmerizing, sitting here in front of me. Hypnotizing as I slide my fingertips up your side, pulling you closer to me. It's no surprise. You know you got me by a hook. You cold as ice, but you sweating and I like it. I lean into you and inhale. Your scent is strong and it won't be long. I'm getting anxious, can't you tell? I'm gonna taste you and you're gonna like it. My body is calling. It's been a long time. Started feeling addicted, so I quit. I know better, but I want to. I could do better, but I want you. You give me an ecstasy I could never forget. Enough with the memories. You're here in your mind. You on my tongue, teasing my hunger. You in my throat is orgasmic. Satisfy my soul with your heat. Numb me from the pores on my head to the toes on my feet. It's been a long day. I deserve this treat. It's fantastic. My sobriety isn't any longer. That's that piece, y'all.
Oh, wait, that was so good, man. Just want to touch myself. I'm about to go give Barbie a visit later so we can have some baby dolls, y'all. Oh.
Hey, be telling all the people your business when you come on here, man. You don't come on here like that. You can't be doing that. But, okay, so you done heated the room up. She done,
baby. That's the alcohol.
Hey,
baby. I had to do one for the people who love the alcohol, that love the liquor. I want to see if they can connect, they can catch it. Because sometimes those romantic feelings, they cross over. I romanticize about the liquor. You know what I'm saying?
So we already know what inspired that piece right there. I'm over here trying to go play with Barbara, and she trying to go get Ken drunk. You hear me? It's going down. It's the dunk tank. I definitely enjoyed that piece, Queen. That was one for the bros. You know you're going to have to come back around and give us another piece, man. But we got to get into it. You definitely got to come back around. Thank you so much. My next guest right here, y'all, this queen right here, man, she gets a much appreciated welcome. Because, in fact, this wasn't even her week, man. Let me tell you how the story went in short. I hit her up, you know what I'm saying, and told her that somebody slid out on me. And she was like, I can slid in, but let me let you know that I slid with Black Ice not last night. And I was like, you did? And she was like, yeah, it was a vibe. And I was like, well, damn, you got to come on the show and vibe with me. And she was like, say less, I'm here. So y'all help me welcome Poetic Priestess. Let me get that shit right. Let's go.
I walked through the rain as it poured down my pain. Weathering this heavy storm, along with my tribulations. How am I still holding on? What didn't kill me, it only made me stronger. Just know I'm a strong-minded woman. But if I knew then what I know now, I definitely would have moved differently. Fast. No understanding with an understatement. Trust and believe me.
Yo, where we at? Let me unmute. We unmuted. So we unmuted now. Unmute yourself. And there it is. What's going on, my G?
Hey, I'm sitting here chilling, vibing with you. You know, Quoting got the room all lit already. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you, came through this thing. I'm going to buy you a drink. Piped up. You know what I'm saying? Getting you lifted all the way. I tried to tell y'all this show was going to be full with infinite power. And you started the show off with a fire shot. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy every bit of it. So tell me, how long have you been doing this poetry thing?
Well, actually, I just stepped my feet out into these poetry streets, not even less than about a month, not even a month ago.
Okay. That's what I'm
I'm
talking
new,
about. Newbie on the set. Me too. Me too. It's okay.
I'm new to the poetry street. So you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys for welcoming me with open arms. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this I love. This is the type of environments I love to be around. So hey, it is what it is.
Hey man, we love having the dopest of the dope. So the thing that I saw that you posted that made me really hit you up, I think it was a poem how you was talking about how you was bettering you and how you was out here looking for better ways to do things and move. And I was like, yo, I got to have that. Or I don't know if you're doing that piece tonight, but I actually love that piece. That y'all had the drum going in the background, had the fire. Y'all was outside. The whole thing was just a vibe, y'all. For real, for real. Y'all gotta go check her page out so y'all can definitely see what I be seeing, man. Because I be scrolling. I be scrolling.
So the piece that she's talking about, guys, is the piece that I wrote called "Am I Okay?"
So we getting that
So
tonight.
yes, I'm finna read that for you right now, Queen.
Oh well, let me get up out the way. Let me skirt.
Am I okay? When life storms fiercely rage, when uncertainty and challenges became a tangled cage. With every storm that passes, I learn to endure, to arrive the pain. Finding solace in the pure. Am I okay? A question I ask with vulnerability. Acknowledging the depth of my own fragility. Yet within that vulnerability lies strength untold. A resilience that will carry me through, making me bold. The gain of my soul. Am I okay? When it's okay, when is it okay? When is it okay to not be okay? Have I lost my way? In the weight of the universe on my shoulders, the blade of the knife in my chest, draining my every ounce of life. My hopes crushed, my dreams became bone dry. Asking myself, why? Am I okay? Is it okay to say I'm not okay? Slow dancing with my tears, pillow foggy. Always being depressed, but put on a fake smile like everything's okay. Does it look like I'm okay? If I had the wings of a butterfly, I would fly away. Hide in a place where my tears can be hidden. Behind my eyelids, the raindrops fall. No rainbows in my sky. See, I thought I had it all together, but somehow I stumbled. Groveling in pity, they say. I don't grovel in anything. See, pity is for the weak. And as long as I got breath in me, pity is something I refuse to speak. Seeking understandings of my frustrations, being stabbed in the back, resignating with self, and kicked around like it's okay. I've been so many times, I don't know what to believe. Tattooing my pain on my sleeve, my pen, bleeding my ink on paper, decapitating my aggressions, arguing with myself in the mirror on the yellow brick road to damnation. Am I okay? Lashing out, screaming, kicking, fighting people, catching misdemeanors. Screaming aloud, hoping the voices of my imagination will die in my head. Funeral plan laid to rest. Is it drastic, trying to make sure I'm not losing my sanity? Am I really okay? Crying tears does that really wash away the anguish? Releasing the anger, the broken side of me? The reality of things. Trying to rise above all this pain, breaking free from these chains. Was my struggles vain? I just vain to go away. Is it okay to say I'm not okay? Sincerely yours, HP, aka Lady Crucible.
Well, no, it ain't no fire, man, but that shit was fire, man.
Me unmute myself. Let me unmute my damn self. That shit was definitely fire, man. First of all, the fact that you're a new poet and you're able to make your pen leak in ways that a lot of us poets have a problem with doing, because even as humans, we never asked ourselves, are we truly the flick okay? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I love the fact that you used that and you were able to just try to get yourself to a point to even see were you really okay after all of that you went through, man. So was there something traumatic that happened that made you write that piece?
You know, dealing with everyday life, you know, dealing with past traumas, childhood traumas, you know, sometimes you have to step outside, you know, and have a conversation with self.
I feel you on that.
If you can't conversate with self and understand self, then there's no purpose.
Facts. I definitely agree with you on that. I can't wait till you come back around and give us your second piece, Queen. Thank you so much for blessing the room. Let's go.
Definitely.
All right, man. Look at here. My next queen, I really wanted to bring her up first, right? But because I had somebody that really, you know what I mean? We like for people to make money around here on the corner. So when somebody tell me like, yo, I got a paid gig, I will switch some stuff around because I'm just blessed that you done came on the corner. But this queen right here, y'all, no joke. This queen is a poet and an author. And y'all know that's goals that we all want to add to our name. That's called an accolade, if you don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but she came not once, but she's coming twice with this thing, man. And she's putting out her first thing, telling that her story is true, like only she can tell it. And she can only tell her story and let y'all know that it ain't pretty. She's putting it together in a creative, beautiful way, though, y'all. She's writing it firsthand through her poetry and just through therapeutic and getting it out, man. She realized that it's definitely a benefit, not only for herself, but for the others. This queen, not only for her, but for at-risk youth and the families that are at risk as well. She out here helping the community, y'all. So she's uplifting herself as well as uplifting others. So y'all already know what it is. Let's bring on her stories.
Never claimed, left with a checklist full of all the who's I would never be, flooded with diaries, euphemisms to hide how they would intentionally highlight my inappropriateness. Insubordinate, that was the label they gave me. The darkness of the external pain showed up as internal negligence. The way I interacted with the quiet was never their intent at all. I was Hey.
Let me get this unmute going on right now.
How you doing? How you doing?
I gave y'all the titles. You can't hear me?
No, you going in and out.
Oh man, I hope I fix that in a minute, boy. I'm telling y'all, the block is hot. The wires don't want me to come through. I hate when I have a night like this. You know what I'm saying? Am I still going in and out?
Nope, you good now. You good.
All right, well, bet that up. That means we in the house. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all didn't know, go do a rewind on that thing. I gave y'all the titles of both of her books right there in her. Let me see them. Yeah. Y'all know what it is on the corner. When a person show their books to me on the corner, y'all know what happened. If I can run to the car right now, I'll show you how many books I've already purchased to just support, man. We got to be out here and support each other. We don't support us, then who the flicker flacker gonna do it? That means nobody. Y'all remember that song if y'all around that age. But Queen, let's get to it, man. What does it feel like? What's the experience of having not one, but two published books?
You know, this time around, I'll be honest, it's hitting different for me. Like I'm doing everything with the help of my wonderful mentor, Nate Senior, and my editor. I'm doing everything by myself. So it's hitting a little different. Like I'm the one making sure that my words are on the page the way they need to be. I had told my mentor, I was like, look, when I got that notice that Amazon was shipping my book, listen, I was outside, had a couple.
I'm trying to tell you,
Amazon man delivered my book.
I'm trying to tell you, it's going down, man. You got that. I can't wait. I'm honest. I cannot wait till I get to that feeling and just to be standing outside. Man, I'm gonna be out there in some cowboy boots and some click clackers, ringing bells, waiting on my, to be delivered. And shout out to Nate, man. I've been trying to get that king to come rock this room, man. If y'all want to hear some fire, Well, y'all better check him out. He be in the cafeteria sometime. For everybody who don't know what that is, that's the clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to go check in and tap in because I sure been trying to get him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get him. No, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. But so just
you got his mentee. You got his mentee. I am his
hey
mentee.
man, that's even better. And it's a queen on top of that. You know, I always rock for us. I'm always rocking for the queens on the corner. But I always keep one powerful king to come balance the room. You always got to keep a balance when you got it going on in the room. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. So the first book is putting you first, basically. That's what you know, that's exactly. So where did that come? How did that come about? Just
So me first, it had a different title originally, but that title didn't work, and I settled on Me First. But Me First is a collection of poems that I've written over the course of my life. You get Tia in Me First.
okay.
And really that's the basis of it. Like, this is my story. You know, it was my pain. This is what I went through, my thoughts, how I view the world. That was Me First. The second one, Her Stories, Written Confessions, first book in the series, My Truth Ain't Pretty. You know, we all have
Right.
situations where we go through stuff, and I think the world is so hyped up on everything being instant. You know, you got instant cocoa, instant noodles, instant marriage,
Instant cards. Shit.
instant everything. You know, once you say like, okay, like I went through this awful thing and it hurt me, you know, it really did a number on me. And the moment you say, you know what, I'm tired of being in this place, people have the mindset that when you say like I'm healing and I want to do better, that, you know, the process is good. And let me tell you, I ain't never seen a pretty scab. Have you? Have you seen one? I've never seen a pretty scab, but that doesn't mean that the scar isn't healing. That's a process of healing. Healing sometimes is ugly,
Thanks.
you know, and people oftentimes, you know, they also get in a mind state like nobody's ever been through this before. You know, this is an isolated incident. And in all actuality, it's not. And, you know, it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to cry. You know, my other alternate identity, the fuck you queen. You know, sometimes we go through no moments
It's
where
okay to have emotions. It's okay to feel. It's okay to be in the moment. So
it
I
really is.
definitely agree with everything
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
So y'all already know we got to get to it. What's the first piece? And I hope it's coming out of one of these books, man. I just need a sample.
Listen, this piece is Drunken Pain. It is in my
Oh,
book.
y'all is getting drunk tonight. Y'all got y'all drinks and y'all two-step the night going.
Listen, yes, it is in this book that is getting ready to go live very shortly. So
All
yeah,
right.
hey.
All right, well, let's do it. Let me get up out.
Oh God, here I am again, lying alone, drowning my sorrows in shots of 1738. Pouring glasses of wine like it's communion Sunday, my heart's broken, bruised, wishing you would just see how much I need you. I need you to love me. Nah, bro. You rather have me pleading, begging for your affection only for it to be followed with rejection. Got me out here looking all desperate and shit. For a love you choose to hold hostage. Tell me, bro, how'd you get like this? Why tell me you love me when you know you have not one single fuck to give, leading me to believe that you weren't sincere when you told me this would be different. This shit still the same. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing but the year in the name. Then it was him. Now it's you. You said this would be different. You said it would change. You said you would make me forget all the bum ass niggas before you, but you just out here creating a consistent memorial of broken promises and lonely nights. So instead of listening to the things I say, you changing me for the worse. Got me out here spitting profanities, questioning who I am, creating new insecurities. I'm trying to be the better person. Now all I want to do is slash your tires, prank call your phone, take shots of whiskey while I'm pouring bleach on your clothes. I told you not to fucking try me. Instead of loving me, you pour vinegar in my open wounds. Now I'm thinking of ways to bring you misery and pain. I told you to just love me. Like, for real, bro. That's all you had to do. Poem, her story true, to be continued.
Ooh, that shit is true.
Let me come off the mute. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping me with the mute. But I be needing help sometimes, though, man. I be needing help with the lineup, man. Look, that poem right there spoke. Whoa, who did it and why? Whoa. The way you can make your pen leak through love pain, through things of like that is crazy. So was it an actual factual?
It was an actual factual. Right in the middle of COVID, I reconnected with this young man. And we had dated on and off throughout since I was 18, and we decided, like, we're gonna stop doing this. Let's stop. Either we're gonna leave each other alone or we're gonna get married. So we decided to get married. And I trusted who he was before.
Okay.
That saying, they say people get in relationships, they show you at first who they want you to see, and then they get comfortable. He got comfortable. And
he had a Kodak moment, and you saw his true colors. Yeah.
And things started to change. And I think he was betting on the fact that I was still that same person he knew back in the day. But unfortunately for him, I discovered my worth.
I grew up.
Yes. I learned how to love myself. I became my biggest cheerleader. So, I knew what love should look like for me, and that wasn't it.
Facts.
Yeah, and I ended up, he left, and I divorced very quickly. Get to the 2 years, and I didn't feel like I needed. A lot of people said you should have gave it 3, 4, 5 years. No, I don't need 5 years to know that you don't love me. I don't need 5.
Well, I read this book. I already know how it ends. Hell, you over here writing books. You know how this shit ends. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of us get there in them places. We look at what we want instead of what we need. And we see what we want. We don't see all the other stuff. We just see what we want, and we ignore it. We put our
big facts.
Yeah, we put our all into people. But it's normal to hurt. It's normal to feel all those feelings that I felt, and anybody else that's been in that situation. It's normal, but don't stay there. That's the thing. Don't stay there.
Hey, that's what I say. Have your moments and then get up out of there. So, Queen, you definitely got to come back around and give us the second piece, man. I got to bring this king up here, Queen. I be excited. He came through. Y'all been killing it, man. Y'all came through, killed on the speed round. Once it got started, boy, that wheels keep on turning. You know what I'm talking about? And it was going down. But last but not least, this king right here is on fire. And although he's new to doing this spoken word and poetry for only a short amount of time, man, where he's sincere about his shit, right? So since he's sincere about his craft, man, he's already became the number one slam poet for the revolution, y'all. He came through and won that thing in the clinch. And it was on the cafeteria, aka the clubhouse, man. And tonight, y'all about to top in and see why he's high. I can't wait to bring him on. And I said his name 3 god dang on times. Sincere, let's go!
And I see the prophecy, so logically, that's gotta be, sodomizing democracy or automizing philosophies of prodigy and methodology use, paranormal anomaly, see, Aristotle, I'm Socrates. Plato, you see God, she broke the mold when she made me. No Plato, every bar is like a drug. shit. And you inhale it. Tell me, how can you say no? Because most of these
Let me get this thing unmuted around this guy, man. Jesus. I'm going slow tonight. My thing is rolling slow tonight. You hear me? What's happening, King?
Hey, what's up with this stuck gang? We outside hugging trees,
I'm
drinking
trying
water.
to
What up,
tell
dog?
you. Let's go, man. You already know I had to have you on when I heard you spit. I was like, ooh, let's go, boy. Y'all see the pre-order right there, and it's just going down already. They trying to get these books in. Yo, King, though, how long, what made you, what drove you to the poetry thing? Because you say you've just been doing it for a short amount of time. Like, what pushed you to say, this is where I want to be?
I've been writing for all my life, starting with short stories and things like that. And really my love of words came from my mom. As a punishment, she made me read the dictionary, thesauruses, things like that. So it stuck. And that turned into creative writing in middle school, high school. I won writing competitions and things like that. Later in life, tried my hand at music. Did music for a while, and saw that was really wasn't where I wanted to take my future. And one day I hopped on Clubhouse, and I was completely on Clubhouse for something else. And I found that they had poetry on there, and I started, jumping into these poetry spaces, and I really found that that's where my niche was. And that's where my calling was to, I was happy doing poetry. I was peaceful. I felt
In your zone.
accomplishment. I had a place to speak my piece. So
Facts, big facts on that. So I love the fact that you found a way to make your pen leak. You know what I'm saying? So what we leaking tonight? What we coming with?
so I got so this piece is called The Words That I Weave.
Oh, let's get. Well, I know a lot about. No, I really don't know about no weed, but let's go.
The words that I weave. I sat down on a Saturday to talk to the saints like Lattice Day. I was listening to McKirkland, Donnie. I had a hat of a Hathaway. And then I started bawling out like masquerades because I felt that I had all the time, but I really needed half the space. So I started cooking in the kitchen, and I made the baddest plate. I left a lot of food for thought to add, mix into the aftertaste, like with an aftertaste. I sat down to the table and looked at my notebook and felt the supremacy of a white page, and I thought that this would be my master race. They say good times only half as bad as my maddest face. Well, it's time waits, but no, man. Why do we make our passions wait? They say vibrate equals action, so I gotta activate. Well, I led 2 4-mile roads on time to Infinity Drive. Well, I'm only 8:30 because society wants me to mask my feelings and mask my face. But I want to take this mask off now because I'm dead, serious. I started coughing up a coffin, and then my pen started talking, and then my hand started to twitch. So I had to Ohana my prosona until my alien got activated and my words started to stitch, stitch, to weave words so well that they propel parable paragraphs and points of view. A lot of chocolate bars because I write in hue. Let me run that back. I started to weave words so well that they propel parable paragraphs and points of view. A lot of chocolate bars because I write in hues. If NASA could take a capture, I write rocket fuel. 8 balls infinity when the pin cues pocket pool. I'm sick in my head, insane. So I'm really ill, logical, in touch with psychology. So I'm feeling philosophical. When a pinpoint pin tip pinning penitentiaries in purgatory, I call that my pen apocryphal. You see, I'm dying in death daily. I call that diabolical. I die able and call death comical. Like, because I'm laughing at the thought of that. You got to be a murderer. Otherwise, you realize that somebody must have taught you that, death. Because where does energy go? I guess the same places my memories go. As dark as my desires is how the enemy glow. I'm really trapped in the eye of the ink. Well, I'm really writing out my ego. Because every bit of vision is Genesis, Sega, Game Boying. I'm really playing Coleco so you could check the vision. You see, the words that I weave, they multiply to divide to subtract to adding to what's equal now. What's equal? When weaving words to write a wardrobe, to craft love in a country, to make Narnia your sequel. Is that your sequel? Am I surrounded by binge watching people? And is the answer yes? Well, I want you to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and you can stay tuned and watch the words that I weave next. Sincerely yours. Peace.
Oh man, that shit, that snap, like the snap on the back of a snapback, like the snap when your grandma used to snap peas like it back in the day, like the snap crackle pop when you pour cereal on your milk. That shit went hard.
Hey, Lee, I'm unmuting and muting back. I'm over here excited. Shim say that shit went hard, and it did, and come through. You know what I'm talking about? How did you find your style, yo?
You know what? It came from my poetic style really comes from, you know, my musical background, and like I hear music when I write. So like, you know, I write to my own beat in my head. And when I found spoken word and found unique cadences, I realized that I could really play with words, and I can play with tonalities, and I can play with speeds and tempos, and it there's nothing like spoken word to me, because it gives me the freedom of true expression and creativity to just do all the funky cool shit. You know how when you a kid and you just want to try shit, right? You want to try shit because that shit
Just
that shit
look like
seem
it's
cool in
dope.
your
It just
head.
look like it's dope. Right.
That shit just look cool in your fucking head. So that's what I do with my poetry, and that's kind of where my style comes from, my flow comes from just, you know, me being able to express as creative as I want to be, you know, as wild as I want to be, as, you know, as outlandish as I want to be.
Hey, and I love that. The fact that you just took it and went 1,000 miles an hour with it, man. And congratulations on your first place on the Be the Revolution, man. That's everything to
Thank
even
you.
come through like that and just slam, y'all. If y'all don't know what slam means, that means he came through and was breaking folk back out. We in there. That's basically what slam is.
Shouts to Michael Glenn Entertainment for hosting that event on Clubhouse. Shouts to Gia Scott Heron, Gil Scott Heron's daughter. She was the co-sponsor for the event. I got flown out to Pennsylvania State University to go perform with her, so that was dope. And that event also landed me my first out-of-state gig. So I'll be in Texas, in Fort Worth, Texas, on the 19th of this month at the Doc Bookshop for the Black
Congratulations.
showcase. So tap in. Thank you.
Congratulations, man. If y'all in Texas, y'all heard it, man. Make sure that y'all tap in for the king, man. And if y'all think sitting down, none of us perform really well sitting down, man. Wait till you see a mother sucker standing up. Because I already know when I stand up, it's a whole nother beast. Bobby feeling like I'm 10 foot tall. Like we was talking about earlier today in here. So if y'all think y'all saw him now, wait till you see him up close and personal. I can already tell what the energy is going to be like. Thank you so much, King, for coming through. Y'all know we about to speed on around this thing so we can get Poetic back up here so she can do another piece right fast. Poetic, you ready? You with me? My phone moving. The slowest tonight, man. I don't know what in the flicker flacker is going on. That's going to be my word for the night, because it's just a F kind of night with this phone. I just don't know. So what's going on? Let's get to that second piece. What you got for me?
All right. This piece I'm doing today is called The Suicide Love.
All right, let me get up out of here, man. She be making you think, boy.
I fought through the rain as it poured down my pain, weathering this heavy storm along with other tribulations. How am I still holding on? What didn't kill me? It only made me stronger. Just know I'm a strong-minded woman. If I knew back then what I know now, definitely would have moved differently. No understanding with an understatement. Trust and believe, everything hits different when you're in your feelings. My emotions were strapped on the roller coaster. But don't hate me trying to grow. When I needed a shoulder, There was no one to lean on. When I cried, my tears stained my sleeves. How did I get here? I'm not supposed to be here. Became weak, no blood rushing through my veins. It was just something hard to explain. I began cruising with my pain every Sunday afternoon. Had friends chasing my thoughts, leaving my tears at the dock of the bay after releasing my frustrations and memories in the dirt. Let me free the hands that fight with fire, throwing my flames at the devil. I'm high priestess, a spirit being. I command you, release me from darkness. Continuing my fight to be better than I was yesterday. I regain my conscience, no longer succumbing to this darkness, because you can't have me without the light. This was a battle against myself. The molecules of this distortion playing things out of order, no psychological structure. My equilibrium at a standstill. 9mm to the brain. Boom! Got tired of hearing my own voice. Now my thoughts in a coma, no resuscitation, my body on the ventilator, was hoping the wounds will block out the traumas. No umbrella to stand in the rain. Swimming in puddles without a paddle. See, I wasn't careful with me, but now I've learned I gotta be gentle with me. Became fragile with my own fragility. It was she versus me. No, it was me versus she. No, it was me versus me. Dragging me to the mud, then I buried myself. Suffocating the abrasions of lesions while scratching and clawing in the coffin. No algorithm of thought. Dust flowing through my veins. Maggots eating at my brain. The devil pissing on my grave. All this shit had me going insane. Did I forget to take my meds today? Never mind all that. I'm closing my eyes, letting them rest. Just know I tried my best. But my faith gets me through them gates. Sincerely yours, HP.
Think about it. Let's go.
Yo, that was to bring it on back around so we can get her story true back up through this thing, man. Thank you so much for that piece. Look at the grade. Let's go. Her story, you still there with me, Queen? Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, you know I'm ready for that second piece. You about to swing around this corner. Y'all know when that time go to kicking down, I go to moving around real fast. Like I already got ADD. It don't, it don't help. I just be in there. So what's the second piece you giving us tonight?
The second piece is Black Girl Smile, which is in the book, in this book coming out, which is also available for pre-order. I put my IG in the chat. So for those who want to pre-order, hit me on IG.
Make sure you put it up there again so I can blink it across as soon as you go down or while you talking. If you know it by heart, go ahead and start typing for me now. No, matter of fact, somebody help her out. She got a clan in here tonight, y'all. If y'all ain't seeing them comments fly for her, put the IG in the chat so we can roll it across the screen as the poem goes along. Let's go. I'm out.
Right. So this next piece is Black Girl Smile. Black girl, reveal them pearly whites. Bright lights reflecting off its enamel blind me with its glisten and glare. Lips, plump, ripe, ready for the picking. Spread them wide, push back them dark plush pillows you call cheeks. How do you hide them all? Presenting the world with this glorious grin, smooth like good brandy, sweet as grape Kool-Aid. I only desire your pretty little mistruths. Save all that big ugly for you, sugar. You knew you were unwanted when they presented the change. Accept the barriers. It's what's best for you. Appreciate what you can get. We all know you can't do no better. Just smile, Black girl. Smile. That's all. Success never anticipated for you. No great expectations for you, Black girl. Keep telling Jimmy to crack your corn as ignorance manipulates you to change your smile to a frown, a belief that you've lost something worth the grief that you display. Frantic sobs pollute the space around you, reluctantly mourning the absence of those that bind you, whipping, ripping flesh from your bones, leaky eyes remove luster from mahogany skin, lips, cheeks, ashy, crackling. Please, just go ahead, dress up your face real nice. Pleasantries of a social construct that says you are just a Black girl, nothing too fancy. Accolades and certificates, those were never meant for you. So just smile, Black girl, smile, Black girl. Lend me your ears. Let me hear those sweet nothings whispered discreetly into your subconscious. Do you know why you smile? Because we know you, Black girl. History will repeat itself. Arguing for your truth to be heard is redundant, a foundation built long before your birth. A unanimous decision strengthened by the stigma and stereotypes. You, Black girl, truly have no rights. Black girl, get out your feelings. You want us to show you empathy sympathetically. We pity your moans, spoiled produce, bitter fruit, no seed. You barter your soul to the devil. They ignore your screams, manipulate, silence your voice. Black girl, you know you have no rights to rewrite this narrative. Understand your place. Walk the straight line, keeping your head rooftop high while your children are starving. Hide your discomfort, rendering socially acceptable greetings like a holiday spread because it's the Christian thing to do. Smile, even though you want to die. No one cares how the fuck you feel. And honestly, honesty was not a part of your guideline. Plead the sixth. Legally, it is your right. The reality is it will never be granted. Guilty on sight. Respectfully, your perspective will never be taken into consideration. Don't complain. Just smile, Black girl, because you were never meant to be the gold standard. Her story true, to be continued.
Boy, no cap. Like if I took this cap off, you'll still be locked and loaded like me. Let's go.
Unmute. Can't hear you.
Jeez, I'm just talking my behind off. I had unmuted myself in some kind of way. I ended up back muted. I don't know. I keep telling you this thing is going slow on me tonight, man. That was definitely fire, Queen. Thank you so much for coming through and blazing these airways, man. You did your dang on thing tonight. Y'all make sure y'all get out and pre-order that book. Don't even get out. Just get up and go to your computer. Because all y'all got to do is hit that IG, get that pre-order in, man. Well, let's talk about these prices before I bring this king up here to close this show out. Are we talking corner prices? What we talking?
$20.
That sounds like a corner price to me. Put a dub on it, fool. Go get you something. You know what I'm talking about? Go get that book, yo. So what's the name of it again? Let's talk about it.
The book is called The Written Confessions of Her Story True. It's the first series in the book, and it's called My Truth Ain't Pretty.
Hey. Her truth ain't pretty, but she is. She rocked the shit out of this show tonight. Thank you so much, Queen. I'm gonna have to bring you back around, man. Don't go nowhere. Y'all already know, man. I always bring a king in to balance my room off. It ain't nothing against my queens, though. You know what I'm saying? Because my queens be some powerhouses, bro. But I always gotta have that yin and that yang. I can't be the only one hanging in this thing. So let me bring this king back through so he can clean up this mess, man, on aisle 2. Let's go. Yo, you in there? Don't do what I did. Go on and unmute yourself. Just unmute before you start talking. I be crunk. And we got a guest, girl 6. I don't even know who she is. I was gonna ask her if she wanted to come do some poetry, but we kind of ran over time, so I'm just gonna let her stay on down there. Girl 6, hey, how you doing? But King, let's go with this thing, man. You about to close this show out, man. What you about to give us, man?
So this piece is called Can You Tell Me?
Okay, man. Y'all hear him now because he about to tell y'all some shit. Okay, y'all tell him some shit. Either way, I'm out.
Say you don't know what love is if you don't sit down and write. Say you don't know what love is if you don't sit down and write. So, can you tell me why I just decided to sit and write some kryptonite? Because I'm writing Superman and until my pen take flight. Because this is laser focus and heat vision. You know, I see inside. I mean, deep inside. That's why my behavior chosen to see different. So I cry tears to turn my 7 C's. So I guess I see different. Like even when I wave goodbye at the passing current and I say hello to horizon setting on the sine wave serpent. Oh yeah, the sine waves serpent. Because who said sea monsters didn't exist? Whoever said it, it's a lie. You see, a monster's ink pen is what happens when I release the kraken in my wrist. You hear the kraken in my wrist? So now I gotta put a cast on to cast out, like cast off, because I'm willing to play Wilson. You know, left, bloody, my printed hands that were stranded by a crash that left me only survivor to a split personality. It was like a prison of pretend. So am I personifying reality? Well, I guess only TMZ could tell me. Because nowadays it ain't about loving yourself, it's about taking a selfie. So before I dare and ask the perfect question to ask, that's healthy. You see, I gotta ask I and myself to help me. So can you tell me if me, myself, and I group invest in balance when my stock rise, can I go from rich to being wealthy? And can you tell me what lies beneath truth prior to speaking proof? And can you tell me how many foundations laid broken from understanding, walking, overstanding with no roof? And can you tell me the time it takes to intertwine with fate in a silent space while drinking a deluge of dreams that my mind creates? And you tell me that parallel universes don't usually work in no certain theater play, game of life with closed curtains and no circuits. So can you picture that? A matrix with no circuits? Because I'm universal without the rehearsal. You see, I'm really the main attraction at my soul's circus. You see? So can you tell me, was it all easy to see? And can you tell me if this whole time, if you realize that I wasn't talking to the you in you, I was speaking to the me in me. So can you tell me? Nah. What can you tell me that I can't tell myself? 'Cause you don't know what love is if you don't sit down and write. Say you don't know what love is if you don't sit down and write. Because love is writing, and I love myself. So in my best Kanye voice, you can't tell me nothing. Sincerely yours. Peace.
Did you say that shit or I said that shit? But somebody said that shit, cause that shit was said and I likes it. Yeah.
Yo, here we go. Here we go playing with the mute button again. I'm trying to tell you, man, Shim. I likes it too, man. I think we might have had a little bit to do with that, Shim. What you think about that, man? No dopeness, King. That shit. I think I heard that in the cafeteria. You be in the cafeteria? Yo, I heard that joint in the cafeteria and was trying to sing 2 days after that. Like, I don't know. You, you know what I'm saying? No, that joint is definitely dope as hell. Thank you so much for blessing us tonight, man. Y'all already know we out. I'm going to drop the king down for a minute. Man, thank you for Quote for coming through, man. I already knew she had to go because she had that paid gig. And you know, we always support the artists around here. So thank her for supporting us. Man, y'all already know how to say it. Go. Wake up with gratitude so you shows in your attitude. Let's get it right tonight. So you can reach those major latitudes. Let's go. No, altitudes. Let's go. And
y'all know tomorrow Keynote's gonna be doing her little foo-foo dance to thank everybody for tapping in and coming and shit. So I'm gonna go on and thank myself now, because that just ain't my type of party. Not even this month right here. Y'all know I like some down in the valley where the hoes get naked. So I just want to thank my damn self for a good show. Let's go.